one day from the time that you see this message, you are going to feel like the total package. You are going to feel very bashful. Your body is going through the biggest metamorphosis, one that will stand the test of time. Your DNA is shifting and you will feel the greatness in your DNA. You've been feeling like a prisoner. You've been having to really mature in how you take care of yourself. You're finally going to feel like you have nothing missing at all, like you've worked through your triggers. Anything that you tried to fast track before that wasn't working out for you, you have slowed it all down. That was a lesson for you to start this new chapter, for you to have this quantum leap. You will see significant changes in your body. So as that's unfolding, one day from the time that you see this message, you will officially be moved into a faster lane. When it comes to your body, you are going to feel humbled, shy, like I want to look cute. I'm feeling myself. I'm confident, but just very like, oh my gosh, it finally happened. This is something that you've been working on for a long time and you feel like you had been beating your head against a wall. Like, I tried this, I tried that, I tried all these things. Why is my body working against me? And you are having to do some intense shadow work and ego shedding to see, okay, not everything I was doing for my body was for my betterment. Not everything that I was stressing about or environment or relationship I was in, it was taking a toll on you slowly but surely. You are destined for fame. If you're watching this, you are an influencer or an entrepreneur destined for fame. You are a celebrity. You will be an online celebrity. There's so much that's been paying off for you. You're getting wish fulfillment, promotions, good news, and you feel like there's just one area of your life that just doesn't ever do what it's supposed to do. And it maybe used to not be like that. You're going to feel so geeked up. Remember that as you're feeling bashful, there are some other people that could really benefit from your story or your testimony. You are used to being the lone wolf. You are used to things being up in the air when it comes to your health or your body or what you're trying to figure out. You are no longer going to feel like this is unresolved. This will have a strange way of finding you one day before your body starts to make significant changes that you notice. Right now, you might be hanging on by a literal thread, feeling busted, dusted, and just over it, feeling like your body is retaliating against you. You just feel like your body has been turning on you, and you feel like no matter what you've tried to do, it just hasn't been working in your favor. Now, if you are a part of the 0.1%, then you've already been seeing these changes for 2 to 3 days. I'm going to say that again. If you are a part of the 0.1%, you've already been seeing the changes in your body 2 to 3 days ago. And then everyone else that's watching, you are going to see the changes one day from the time that you see this message. You're no longer feeling like your mind is playing tricks on you, like you're just getting burned and just in this trench alone. You are not alone. If you had the desire to lose weight, you're going to be losing weight. If you had the desire to gain weight or get a surgery or do something big for your health, like you are going to have the audacity and the bankroll to do that. Okay, let's say you wanted a mommy makeover. Okay, let's say that you wanted a mommy makeover. You're like, I had all these kids and I want my body back like a rubber band the way that it used to be. And you thought, I would love to do that, but I don't have the finances to do that. Big things are shifting for you. You will have the money to do this. There's something happening with the way that you see yourself, like you can't unsee it. You're already a very blunt person, but the way that you're going to start looking at yourself, like you can't miss it. I'm blunt because God rolled me that way. Now you could smoke. Whatever you've been doing for you, you're being honest with yourself. What works for me? What doesn't work for me? Maybe you've been logging it, tracking it, or even keeping a diary, a journal, or a planner. But you are not a lost cause. You are not You're not failing. You were on a mission to go within. This was a big test for you. You were under review with how you were taking care of your body. Were you treating it like a palace? Were you treating it like a temple? Were you putting all types of substances or food that was bad for it or sugar? Whatever you were doing, you're like, you knew that one day it was going to come to a head. Maybe you've eaten this way your whole life and now it's like rearing its ugly head. Or maybe you started getting really stressed out. So then you started doing things that were unhealthier for your body. Something had caught up with you. The stress of it all, the crazy of it all. And you could be feeling like today, like, I'm literally just so over it. I'm so over it. You feel like you've tried so many different things, but I'm telling you, there is one thing I channeled. There's one thing that's going to start feeling different. And you're not going to be able to lie to yourself that that's not what it is. So let's say you've been trying to lose weight. I'm just thinking of an example, okay? I'm not saying that this is your exact situation or scenario. I know you guys will comment down below what it is, and I love reading your guys' confirmations. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to lose weight, and this has been on your mind. You feel like your hormones are changing, your body is changing, and everything has just been doing the opposite of what you've been guiding it to do. So you've had to learn how to like slow it down, not stress, not spike your insulin, not have too much sugar, not have certain sugars or certain foods, not stress out and have, too much cortisol or estrogen in your tummy, because that's where it sits. Okay. So one thing I was learning is when our insulin is spiked, our body goes into like fight or flight mode, and it says, hold on to the fat. Hold on for dear life. Don't let it go, because we are in panic mode. And we need to hold on to that. I hope that I'm saying that right, because I channeled so many different things that I didn't write it down. But maybe you were realizing that your cortisol stress levels were high and your insulin was always being spiked. So your body was holding on to things because you think, you're bad AF. You can handle a whole bunch of stress. Yes, you can. But for some reason, this was something where you had to go within. You had to stop doing it that way, because where you're going, God wants you to be able to sustain, not be in the ground, not be like, oh my gosh, I give up, but to sustain all of this happiness, this renewal, this quantum leap that is coming in, where you will be able to quite literally do whatever you want. So maybe the last piece of your quantum leap, the last piece of your evolution has been your body. You feel like everything else is going good. Okay, some of you guys are finding love. You're bossing up with your divine counterpart. Others of you are just being promoted. I feel like everyone's getting this big promotion, and there's other areas of their life that are going great, but there's this one part, and it's the body. Feeling like the body is at odds with you. So this has been a journey of maybe 1 to 2 years. Maybe you thought you were having a midlife crisis, or you thought, it's these retrogrades, whatever transits or things were going on in your life. Maybe you're closer to fit you. Sorry, I just went the longest way. I know you guys know what I'm saying, though. Let's say you started figuring out what works for you. And whatever you were not receptive to at first, you are now receptive to, because you have tried all the shortcuts, okay? You've tried all the cheat codes. You've tried all the shortcuts. And God is saying there is no cheat code. There is no magic pill. There is no magic supplement. There is no magic drink. It is you need to take better care of yourself. Whether it is yoga, stretching, breath work. Okay, breath work is great for when your stress levels are high, to help the body, the nervous system, tone it down and not hold on to or store fat. Because we all know how belly fat don't like to go literally nowhere. So, and you can also look into that if, that's something that interests you, your insulin and cortisol levels, and looking into breath work if you didn't already know. But this is like you figuring that out. Okay, you need 90 minutes of deep sleep. 90 minutes. Not 90 minutes total, but 90 minutes of just deep sleep. This helps lose weight. This helps lose fat. Okay, so the more sleep you get, the better. And if you can get at least 90 minutes of deep sleep, whether you have blackout curtains, you have the little things for the eyes to cover to make it really dark. I also learned that it needs to be 65 degrees. Now, not everyone can do this in this economy, but it's just what I've heard from the experts. If you have your house at 65 degrees while you're sleeping, your body will get this restorative sleep and you will burn fat. I know. So the more sleep you get, the better. But in that time frame, 90 minutes needs to be uninterrupted. So maybe not eating for 5 hours before bed, minimum, and not taking certain things or eating certain things or even drinking a lot of water. Like maybe sipping it, but not chugging it before you go to bed, because then you're going to wake up in the middle of the night and that's going to be interrupted sleep. If you guys have a smartwatch, it can help track your sleep. But whatever things you've started to figure out, you're going to notice that the body is losing weight if that is your narrative. This is like the clothes that you've been praying were going to fit you for 6 months to a year, haven't been fitting you. You're like, oh, thank you. They're fitting me. So now that you finally feel like, okay, we're making a turn. We're finally turning a page. Yes, no, bestie, you're graduating a lesson. You're actually starting another book. And in this book, you're going back to something that really helped you at the beginning of your spiritual awakening. So maybe at the beginning of your spiritual awakening, you were really into yoga and breath work and meditation, and then you stopped doing that. But now you realize that it was helpful for your mind to focus and to let negative things pass in a cloud. Maybe you realize like, oh my gosh, like I was really happy with my body then. What have I been doing? Stress is a mother effer. You feel me? And it does terrible things to the body when we're stressed, when we're depressed, when we're anxious. I learned that when we have anxiety, it has something to do with the digestive issue. 100% of the time, if you have mad, crazy anxiety, there's something going on with the gut microbiome. There's something going on in the tummy. It always stems from that because these are connected, the head and the gut. So there were people looking at you like you have dysmorphia. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? And God made you in the perfect image. And you're grateful for your body. Okay, you look around and you're like, oh my gosh, they have it so much worse than me. They have it so much worse than me. I'm going to not say anything because people are going to think that I'm super ungrateful. So this is something that you have been internalizing and maybe only telling 1 or 2 people that you really trust. Like, hey, I'm really not satisfied. I'm really not happy with my body. One day from the time that you see this, you're done losing your mind. You're done hanging on by a thread. You're done. You feel me? Like, I mean, look, I broke a nail today and I was like, we're just going to have to make it do what it does because I have a schedule to keep. But I'm like, okay, we just got to get, Band-Aids. And it had been a really long day. And I feel like, oh my gosh, am I literally hanging on by because it was just one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. You're going to start seeing this shift is very noticeable, not only to you, but to others. You are finally trying a different approach, and that is why you are going to graduate with flying colors. This is going to expedite everything else in your life, because when we look good, we feel good. When our body is working the way that it should, we feel amazing. We feel like, oh my gosh, like finally. So there's something that you have been working on by yourself, losing weight, gaining weight, getting enough money to do a certain thing for your body, whether it's tests or surgery or elective surgery, whatever it is, you deserve it, and you're going to see your DNA shift. And this is what's funny. You might not be happy with what you have going on right now with your body, but other people are looking at you like you are the luckiest mother effer ever. But what they don't understand, and what you're not going to explain to your enemies, your ops, and your haters is you would be doing even better if you were not fighting or at odds with your body. So you've had an incredible amount of stress put on you. And this was a test. I feel like it was a test to show you, hey, you might not manage your stress as well as you think that you do. And then maybe you needed that to happen because you needed to see all these other underlying causes of things that are going awry that you need to take care of and be aware of. So some of you guys are getting a change in pregnancy. Okay, you're going to have that pregnancy glow. Your body is going to change, and it's something that you're welcoming and that you've really wanted. For others of you, you're finally losing that weight after just going crazy. You guys are getting a promotion. It's giving perfection. It's giving perfect fit. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I want to start dressing up again. I want to start seeing what else fits me. Your patience is going to pay off. And you are manifesting a lot of wealth right now, even though you weren't the happiest with your body. Okay? Your body is going through this huge shift. And so you're getting this good news of, oh my gosh, like you could be getting results in and it's not what you thought it was going to be. You could be realizing that you don't need to do a certain treatment anymore, or something that you've been investing in is finally paying off. It's something to that effect where you are going to feel supported and celebrated. Especially if you guys are an influencer. Okay, if you are an influencer, you sharing your story with others is going to be significant and helpful. So if you feel like, oh, I don't want to share my weight loss journey because I'm nervous or I'm scared, there are people that are just waiting to connect with you. They already find you relatable. So I'm channeling that. Don't be too dismissive of certain things that you share. God made you blunt, okay? God made you blunt. You were rolled that way, okay? I'm blunt because God rolled me that way. And I'm also getting that it's not too late. If some of you guys thought, I'm older now and it's just too late for me to do this and it's just too late for me to do that, that is not the case. You have major self-improvement and you are not alone. Though you like being the lone wolf, the lone wolf, you have manifested perfect timing. So we have the rainbow. God made you this perfect creation. And maybe you're always making the best of it, but you haven't been feeling the best. Your body is starting the changes. The gears are shifting. Whatever you've been doing, you might think that it's small, but it's not. You might think that it's small, but it's not, because you didn't give up. Let's say you've been going to the doctor and you're like, oh, I've been going to the doctor for how long and I don't feel like anything's like getting better. And then finally seeing the changes. Okay, if that has been the case for you, you will start seeing the changes this weekend if you already did it 2 to 3 days ago. If you feel like, oh my gosh, this doctor doesn't know what they're talking about, like I'm just so over it, because this is something that makes you feel very vulnerable and very like, I don't know. It's like you second guess your judgment. You second guess your intuition when it comes to your body or the news that you get of that. And you can really overanalyze and overthink. So you are definitely an overthinker in recovery. And so meditation is really helping you at this time, breath work, sleeping more. Another thing that I learned too is that 3 times a week, okay, 3 times a week for anybody on a weight loss journey and trying to get the body to like do what it's supposed to do. I can't remember all the details, but I remember this part very specifically. If you run like your life depends on it, like you're being chased by a lion for 20 seconds, 20 seconds, you're running as hard as you can. And then you stop for 90 seconds or 2 minutes. Okay, you stop for 2 minutes, let the body calm down again, and then start again for another 20 seconds, running as hard as you can. So you're going to do that 3 times. You're going to run hard for 20 seconds, rest for 2 minutes. Sirens. Your body is protected. Your body is protected. Your angels are always flying around you to make sure you're not getting into an accident, to make sure that, certain ailments don't even touch you, though parasitic things would love to latch on to you. So it's like running hard for 20 seconds, resting for 2 minutes. 1. Running hard for 20 seconds, resting for 2 minutes. 2. Running hard for 20 seconds, resting for 2 minutes. 3. And you only need to do that in sets of 3 times a week. And you will see shifts in your tummy, okay? Losing belly fat. And belly fat is a beepity beep, especially in the US because of everything that they put in the food. Okay, they put a lot of things in our food that cause inflammation. That don't cause inflammation in other countries. Some of the things that are in our food, they're banned in other countries. And it's just not fair, but you're starting to see, like, I can still make these changes now and see that, like, I don't need to do this. And it's very, unfortunate that, we can't eat bread or da-da-da-da, but I'm just seeing you guys exercise more as well. If you haven't been feeling motivated to work out because you're like, what's the point? I'm literally getting for somebody, well, what's the point? What is the point of working out if nothing is helping my health? And that feels like so, like, disappointing. Just like, oh my gosh, like nothing's working. It's like you're beefing with your body. And in spite of all of that going on, you're still getting the results that you want. It's finally coming in. This is something that you have been waiting for. If you guys have a social media presence, you're an entrepreneur, you have to go around people a lot, you know that your industry is competitive, so you're like, I want to feel my best. I don't want to feel like I'm at odds with my body all the time. I want to feel my best. There are a lot of people trying to take attention away from you. There are a lot of people that already feel like your body is perfect. But you are about to become quite literally unstoppable. Whatever infected your life, whatever symptoms, wherever you felt negligent, whatever you've been trying to work out, I see you enjoying your life. Resting more, pumping the brakes, leaving side hustles, jobs, and environments that just don't serve you anymore. So that's another thing. Some of this was showing you where you're a prisoner. Where are you prisoner? Where are you trapped? What do you need to get out of? Showing you like, okay, your job is really stressful. What do you think that's doing to your body? What do you think that's doing to your body? So you're like, it's not too late. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm not going to be restricted. I'm not going to be paralyzed. I'm not going to be stuck. Like when you're really trying to chill, and I'm getting that you don't normally have a chill button because you get so much done. You move at the speed of light. You're learning how to like, I'll be right back. I've got to pause. I'm turning this on silent. I'm turning this on do not disturb. You're also going to feel more flirtatious. Okay, you're going to feel, I feel like you guys already have a lot of confidence, even when you're faking it in front of other people, but you are maturing in a way that's showing you, okay, I need to really change the way I take care of myself. I need to take better care of myself. So another thing that I learned is if you are 35 and up, going hard in the paint, going crazy. I feel like millennials are taught to, if you lift like crazy, if you go like, you do all this resistance training, and I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me. You do all of these things to, get your body like wound up to think that that's going to lose weight. It actually doesn't, because it's stressing your body out. It's raising your cortisol levels. So you actually need to do something that's lower resistance. Yeah. Like walking, cycling slow, maybe like a light jog, a stair climber. So I didn't even know that was a myth to be busted. I didn't even know that. Like, I was like, oh, that's very interesting that you're not supposed to be lifting like that. So maybe something that worked for you when you were younger doesn't work for you as you're older. So it's, again, you're maturing. You're no longer going to feel like a prisoner in your own body. in a few days, okay, for somebody here in a few days, you are going to feel the shift in your DNA. But as of tomorrow, you will notice the changes in your physical body when you're putting on your clothes, when you're doing certain things to get ready. You're going to notice the changes. Okay, what else do we get here? Provoked. Okay, so you guys have been working through triggers. Okay, you've been working through triggers that you feel like you didn't used to have. Let me explain. Let's say you never worried about your body before. You're like, my body's banging, my body looks good, da 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 da. Then you got pregnant. Now you feel like, well, what the frick is this? Because your hormones shifted, your stress levels shifted, you shifted. And now you feel like, oh my gosh, I used to look like that. Oh my gosh, I used to look like that. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is going on? You felt provoked silently. Like, I'm not going to tell anybody that I'm triggered or bitter or I'm angry. No matter if you are single or in a relationship, you are going to feel connected to love. How you love yourself is now radiating out, and you are really feeling loved on by other people and supported. So you have a soul connection, intense feelings. If you are about to meet somebody, okay, some of you guys are about to meet someone if you haven't already, and this person wants to get closer to you. They look at you as an enigma. They care about you, and they might not even know you, but they just have all of this care and concern. You are destined to be a power couple. They really like the fact that you're blunt. So remember, I'm blunt because God rolled me that way. But yeah, you're going to be feeling more bashful, more in love, more love struck, more concerned about your love life in the best possible way. Not like love focused if you're single. You've really been working on yourself, but things are about to be picture perfect where they were not feeling like that before. So if you just went through a breakup and this person just cared about things looking superficial and you're just like, okay, we need to work on this and that. You have somebody coming in that gives an F about how things are going on behind the scenes, not just how it looks on social media. This person is going to see you as flawless. Now, with everyone dealing with the body issue, this has been a blessing in disguise. So this is a big confirmation. You were destined to gain even more from resetting your health. Okay, you just went through the hardest reset for your health and body. Like, you were being led through the dark back to your breath work, back to eating better, back to taking more time for you, sleeping more, yoga, whatever worked for you. And that is what's helping you blossom, because nothing else was really working for you. And so it felt like really frustrating. You're like, what the frick is this? Like, I've never had to deal with that before. So again, you are being moved into the fast lane. Okay, yeah, you've been making repairs. And maybe you feel like, oh, these repairs, how many repairs do I have to do? Maybe some of you went into debt. It's almost like God wanted to see, how serious are they? Will they continue to go without seeing immediate results? Will they continue to go without getting the instant gratification and feeling like, okay, it's all good? If you are the type of person that, some of us have, I don't want to say addict tendencies, but in the States, there is a pill for everything, okay? There is a pill or a supplement for everything. And we are being programmed to like, oh, just take this, just take that. But in the spiritual community, it's different. We do things different. You are being led back to that. And even if you are taking some type of medication or supplement, you are being shown like, okay, there is still movement. It doesn't have to be overnight. Look how long this took you. Look how much you needed to explore, but there were unseen benefits, and now you get to see the good side. I love this for you guys. So we have online activity. I want you to affirm it below. I am officially entering the chat. I am officially entering the chat, if I could speak. Because everyone is following your social media activity or likes talking to you online. Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to message you or slide in your DMs. Okay. See, because you're a superstar. So I know this message is really specific, but you will know if it's for you. You are going to be a superstar where people recognize you. That is where you're going. So imagine if you just became the superstar overnight and you didn't know how to take great care of your body. What would happen? Exhaustion, burnout. You are destined to be in the spotlight. So this is like the last piece, the shift in your DNA. Maybe from when you were younger, you had people telling you that you're not intelligent, you don't know what you're talking about. Now you are the hardest person to fool. Now these people that try to tell you you weren't going to be anyone, these people that love attention, they are seeing that like they get more attention acting like you, but they will never be you. They can try to finesse whoever, but they're just a clown. They're just a clown trying to imitate you. You could have been agitated or aggravated with people trying to emulate you. But you're doing better without these people. If this is family that you walked away from, friends that you walked away, family, a job, there were just a lot of drama and quite literally energy vampires. Okay? We had energy vampires here. These people are cuckoo bananas. They just love the drama. So you're no longer making unhealthy choices. You're like, yeah, I got rid of these people like yesterday. I'm not dealing with unnecessary stress. You're like, everything I do, I'm going to take a chill pill. Okay, you just came out of a very stagnant season, okay, where it felt like winter every day of the week. You felt like you were in the longest hibernation. Yeah, this person's definitely a stalker. They take everything you do so personal. They're like, oh my gosh, like, why? I don't understand. They do things in spite of you. What? They do things in spite of you. They don't like that you don't give them the time of day. You're like, you smell like drama and a headache. Goodbye. Oh, seriously? You're like, you smell like drama and a headache. Goodbye. Stay away from idiots. Okay, I found the key to happiness. Stay away from idiots. Yeah, because what are they going to do? They're just going to stress you out. I found the key to happiness, and it's staying away from idiots. It's staying away from energy vampires. Whoever this message is for, you are moving towards an era where all your bills are paid. Affirm it below. I am in an era where all my bills are paid. Relaxation activates the frequency of abundance within me. This is what God has been teaching you. This is what the divine has been teaching you. Okay, that there is a silver lining. There was a reason for the longest lesson ever. And now you are being fast-tracked to being a power couple, to getting closer to the renewal, to your dream, to being able to celebrate. I'm safe, or it is safe, to dream, expect, receive astronomical amounts of money. Okay, I'm going to say that again. So these are great affirmations. It is safe to dream, expect, and receive astronomical amounts of money. I receive wealth for the highest good of myself, others, and the universe. I am the walking embodiment of wealth. You are going to feel like the ultimate influencer, model, social media, like whatever your online presence is. There was something that you needed to do for you, for your body to chill, and it required you to do things that you enjoy, not just like, things that you don't really care about. And maybe you're getting back into things that like do really make you happy. You're like, oh, I miss doing breath work. I miss doing yoga. Yeah, your potential is endless. Don't be afraid to stand on business. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to shine. Because you are going to be feeling really bashful. The distorted view of how you've been looking at yourself, however you felt intoxicated or like you were overindulging, this is being removed. Affirm it below. I am releasing this distorted view. I am releasing this distorted view. Wow. And the next year, okay, I'm getting a message. Whoa, let me pick that up. But I'm getting that in the next year, you are going to be like, this is really my happily ever after. I'm getting that is for those of you that are single. You have a happily ever after that is coming very soon. But a year from now, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like this is real life. This is my real life. Like being in love like this, being happy like this. Yeah, let me pick these up.
2,000 years later.
Glamour, intrigue. This is coming to an end. This hurricane of wanting to be glamorous, not feeling that way, wanting to get rid of the people that bring in the drama. You are taking a chance on something that maybe isn't the most comfortable for you. So you're having to be receptive. That's why a lot of this is coming in. You're taking a chance on something you didn't think that you'd be able to do. You're also surrounding yourself with love, because there are so many people that support you. The signs are already within you. This is a big deal. You're going to have a lot to celebrate. In the next 24 hours, you will get an epiphany. You will come across a video, not just this one. You will come across another video that will be very helpful to this shift, that will help carry you out through the next week. There's going to be something new that's added. It's going to be, oh my gosh, what a wonderful idea. And it's just going to click. That's another thing. Spirit, the divine, God only wants you to do ideas that click, that are easy to remember. Those are the signs. Those are the clues that you need to be following. Is the things that are easy to remember. I also see you guys going on more adventures. I'm getting a lot about motorcycles, four-wheelers, maybe going like on a Jeep, going to the sand dunes. This has been quite a challenge, quite a climb. It has not been an easy path, but these physical blocks are being lifted. You are going to be like, body, adi, adi. I love my body. I'm so proud. I want to keep it this way. You know, think about like millionaires. You're going to be the first millionaire in your family. You're going to be the first billionaire in your family. So think about all of the things that you need to do to like sustain or maintain that. Whether it's different self-care practices, a morning routine, a night routine, resting, relaxing, and, you know, doing a digital detox. You maybe for too long have been stuck in this web of the matrix and having to do with things a certain way for family, feeling like you've been guilted or goaded into taking care of everybody. And you're like, that no longer benefits me. It's my time to shine. It's my time to blossom. You guys could feel like late bloomers. There's a lot of here about you maturing when it comes to your health, when it comes to your body. So your body maturing is going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, but you don't see this coming. Okay, you don't see this coming. That it's finally going to unfold because you've been waiting for so long. Like, ugh, I just give up. I just don't know anymore. You've been so wrapped up or obsessed or consumed with other things. You're like, well, I guess I could try this. Well, I guess I can try that. Well, I guess I could try this, but we'll see what works. You're just going to start feeling different. Okay, is there anything else? Anything else for the collective? I'm seeing that this block is being lifted. I just keep getting that over and over again. This block is being lifted. This mountain climb is over. It's over. It is over. You are getting the message. You are getting the hint. Like, oh my gosh, I am making progress. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is good news that everybody wants to hear. So now you will better see the red flags with your body. And the takeaway is take care of you. Do what makes you feel good. That is like, I'm going to rest. I'm going to relax. I'm going to take a bubble bath. I'm going to quit that job. I don't need to be there anymore. I'm going to stop talking to so-and-so. But I do see you not seeing this coming. Yeah, we got within a few days. Within a few days, this will launch. More will launch within a few days. What is launching? Things being set in motion. Oh, trending. You are about to be trending. Remember, God made you blunt, okay? He rolled you that way, or God rolled you that way. There's something that you're going to broadcast. Your intuition is getting a lot of attention, your social media, your strong opinion. So you are being launched into this. Oh, okay. Some of you guys are being launched into a relationship within a few days. Power couple vibes, divine counterpart. Others of you are getting the recognition that you have been waiting for in regards to your spiritual business or whatever you've been working on and your purpose. You feel like finally, like it's launching. I'm ready. I'm not stressed because you are disciplined. We also went through all of this to be incredibly disciplined, to have the vigor, the strength, the resilience. There's a lot of baggage that you're letting go of. Whoever was telling you earlier in life, like, oh my gosh, you're never going to be anything, or, making you feel bad about your body. Told you, some of you guys are getting pregnant. Some of you guys are changing your body in the way of pregnancy, or wanting to gain weight, wanting to bulk up, or wanting to cut weight. Rapid growth, fresh start. This is you being able to continue your legacy. This is a new phase. This has a lot of warmth and purity. But most of all, just a fresh start. Affirm it below. I am ready for my fresh start. My body is a temple. I love my body so much. I feel amazing. There is greatness in my DNA. Yep. I'm also seeing that you guys are going to create some sweet memories, feeling good about your body. You're also going to be making yourself your own first priority. Like, I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do. Perfect. Treat your body like the palace it is. Some endings are inevitable. You're like, I don't like how that makes my body feel. So yeah, you guys, let me know what's going on. I'm so excited to hear back from you guys on what you're trying to do. Are you cutting? Are you bulking? Are you trying to get pregnant? Whatever you feel comfortable sharing. Drop your favorite affirmation. Relaxation is your key to abundance in every form. You relax, you chill, you take care of you. Not obsess, not overanalyze, not overthink, but you chill, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's get one more wealth affirmation. Whoa, that's too many. Okay, this moment and every moment is designed to bring me closer to the abundance I desire. I love that. Oh, I'm not even holding it the right way. This moment and every moment is designed to bring me closer to the abundance that I desire. Best thing, you're about to be rolling in it. Okay? You're about to be rolling in it. You're going to be happier than a pig in shit. You feel me? I am pumped because this is like somebody being so shook that the hurricane is ending. Being so shook. Like, I embody wealth, but I embody health. You've been embodying wealth. It's time to embody your health. So you're going to be shook like, oh, I thought this hurricane was going to last a little bit longer. I'm trying to hold my crown on. No. Riddle me what? It is ending. You're kind of a big deal. Duh. And you are going to see significant changes physically. Like, oh, hello. Okay. So this storm is over. Over. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out. Patreon link is down below if you are looking for the closest thing to a personal reading. It is only $11.11 a month. It is so inexpensive and affordable, and you can cancel anytime. What else? I think that's it. If you made it to the end of this message, I want you to drop your rainbow down below because you deserve this. You deserve this pot of gold. You deserve this light at the end of the tunnel. You deserve the rainbow. You deserve all of the luck. You have been putting it in. Like, even though you maybe took shortcuts at the beginning, like, oh, I could just do it the same way I've been doing it, or I could just do this or that. There is no way of end-rounding this lesson. There's no way of juking or jiving this very important lesson. And now it is paying off. Ooh, motorcycle in the background. Confirmation. Now it's paying off. Now you're ready to vroom. Now things will be put. they'll pick up pace. You're being moved into the fast lane. Even though you're going to be chilling, things are going to be moving faster with your health and your body. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.